Earlier in the year, we've been shifting much more into hedged products within our bond portfolio because we believe that the sterling has been undervalued, particularly when it got down to 120, 121. Having said that, now it's recovered, and now, if you like, there's a lot priced in to sterling which wasn't priced in before. It makes it more relatively attractive looking again at unhedged bonds outside the UK. And if you think about US Treasuries, you know, it's hard to justify why you can pick up 2%, near on 2% per annum, whereas if you actually compare UK corporate bonds, it's virtually the same yield, and UK government bonds yield about 0.8, 0.85% per annum. So it's now looking interesting. We haven't held US Treasuries since we started. We held inflation linked a long time ago in the States, but we now think it's starting to look interesting.
Jump in. What do you make of that trade?
Well, I guess looking at these yield differentials, the currency question is probably the important question, because they can easily add or delete whatever you do on that yield spread. So what is your view there?
Well, I think at these levels, whereas before we thought that pound against the dollar, the pound was probably going to move gradually towards 140. I think whatever government there is going forward, I don't think it's actually going to recover to those levels. And I think actually with the increased spending plans, the increased financing plans of either government, I think that's going to put a kind of lid on sterling, essentially.
What about a short-term squeeze high? Because we saw a lot of action in the price yesterday as Nigel Farage said he wouldn't stand about 300-plus candidates in key Tory seats at the next election, almost trying to get Brexit done effectively. We saw a pop on that, but news this morning that that's it. It's not going to tackle any more seats, and there's been some expectation, given there was 600 seats initially they were going for, that maybe there would be further movement by Farage. So isn't there potential that there could be a short-term squeeze and a positive outcome for Boris Johnson?
Well, it was interesting yesterday, the pound rose about 0.8% after the announcement. By the end of the day, it given up half of it. So again, I think there's already quite a lot priced in. So whilst there'll be maybe a relief rally, on the other hand, there's still a lot of uncertainty ahead. It's not over.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.